when you get here, it's just like an oasis, like a home away from home. You feel comfortable, and it's like I travel a lot, and it's sometimes hard for me to sleep in hotels and stuff like that, but not here because it just honestly just feels like home. Yeah, but I mean, we literally met one time, and
that's the hardest part. Like we said, we talked about it earlier, but we met for what, like 48 hours?
Probably.
And then I feel like though we hung out like so much, and by the end we're like, dude, whenever you're coming back through Alabama, please come here and like hang out. And you're like, dude, yeah, I just live like right up the road, like 45 minutes away. And it is 45 minutes or an hour away.
I think it's like an hour and 20.
Okay.
So last time I was here, we had that tornado scare.
Yeah.
And I actually went up to see my mom, and it was my grandma's birthday that night. I remember, because she had recently just passed, like a couple weeks ago. So, at the time she was living, so I got to go out the Outback with her. We played like pool afterwards. So it's like my last good memory of my grandma, and I actually wear this bracelet for her. But and she's in a better place, and she was older. But if I wasn't here and it wasn't for the tornado scare, I would have never had that opportunity to see her again. So that was pretty cool.
Gotta be doing big things.
Yeah, he really does, for sure.
For real. So with that kind of being said, appreciate you sitting down. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna ask
absolutely.
you like a few questions, but what was like your first impression of Pursell Farms when you heard about it?
So my first time here was like a year and a half ago. So as far as content creators, I was one of the last people here. I wouldn't say last people.
You're not one of the last.
Okay, maybe middle of the road. So having said that, I've kind of viewed Pursell Farms or kind of experienced it on social media, whether it was YouTube with Brian Bros originally, and then Garrett and Good and all those guys. And so I kind of had like a little bit of an idea of what this place was, but when I got here it was completely different. Like, because really all they showed was the golf course, which I get. Obviously that's what they do, and the golf course is spectacular. I mean, the number 5, obviously the par 3 on video looks crazy, but when you're here, it's a different story. Mm-hmm. But this place has so much more to offer than just a golf course. I mean, the golf course is world class, but when you get here, it's just like an oasis, like a home away from home. You feel comfortable, and it's like I travel a lot, and it's sometimes hard for me to sleep in hotels and stuff like that, but not here because it just honestly just feels like home. If you get here, you're at your lodge. You have a golf cart, so you're kind of just. You kind of throw the keys in the closet or whatever, in the drawer, and then you're just kind of like riding the golf cart around. You're letting the wind kind of hit you while you're going to dinner, and you're sitting by the fire, and you're chilling in the cozy lodge here. So this place is just special. I mean, everyone says it. But there's just that warm feeling you get when you come here. It just feels like home, and it really just feels like a getaway. You feel like you're in the middle of nowhere because it's surrounded by mountains and trees, and you guys have all this land here. So you're just feeling like you can just finally just take a deep breath, relax. The service here isn't great. I mean, the Wi-Fi is fine if you hop on, but that's one of the best things about it. You kind of just put your phone down and aside. Take a deep breath and just chill and relax, enjoy the golf course, enjoy everything else you guys have to offer here. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. What would you say, piggybacking off that, what do you think you'd say?
The party's here.
Uh-oh. What's up, guys? Just having a quick interview here, so.
The party's downstairs. We'll see you down there.
Yeah, party's downstairs. We'll see you.
Screech?
We'll see you soon.
I'll see you on the pool table. Get the shine ready.
What emotions do you feel like you experience when you're here? Like, have you experienced since coming to the farm?
A lot of joy and laughter and happiness. So I mean, I think that's the emotion that like stands out to me. Is I always find myself just cracking up here, laughing and enjoying my time, and partially because the people that are here, the people I come with. Yourself, your family. I mean, it's just relaxation, joy, peace. I think those are the few things that kind of stick out.
That's awesome. So lastly, like, what do you think you would share with others, like when you leave and depart? What are a few things you think you tell other people about the farm? Real talk.
Yeah. So I always, because that's I went to Pursell Farms, like Pursell Farms. I'm like, that's part of the kind of beauty of this place is not everyone knows about it. It's kind of like a hidden gem, but I mean, you guys do a great job of marketing, but it's not like, splattered all over the place. What I tell them is like, it's hard to explain this place. It's an awesome farm, kind of in the middle of nowhere, but it has a world-class golf course right in the middle of it. It has these sick lodges around. You can stay at Masters Row, which we stayed last time, where it's like a really cool place where you walk in. You got 4 different rooms and this big open space in the middle where you guys can all just kind of come, enjoy each other, and then go back. And everyone has their own like shower, and you can chill. You got your golf cart. You got a putting green in the backyard. You can go, hunting, fishing. I'm like, everything that you would want to do. This is the place. And next thing I would tell them is, go on YouTube, check out some of the crazy things, because you won't. Kind of the real big talking point is the 5th hole. You're like, you won't believe this hole. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's funny, today when we were filming, all of us, there's 8 of us. So as you can imagine, it took a while. So we had a few groups go by, but the one group that came by, they're on 5th hole, and there was a twosome, and the guy hits a bad shot, and he like re-tees and hits another shot, like re-tees and hits another one. I didn't come down. I'm like, your first shot was fine. I'm like, it's right here. You can get that up and down from par. He's like, oh, I know. It's my first time playing here. I wanted to try to hit the green on this hole, because it was his first time playing here, but like that was the hole that stood out for him. So I would just tell people, like, obviously go online, check it out. It's awesome when you experience the golf course, but when you get here, you're going to experience something way more, and it's going to be more than I can even express. So you have to come here at least once and experience it for yourself.
That's daggone right, dude.
Yeah.
And like we said, we tell folks who, like I said, for you, you're a friend of the farm, now part of essentially the family, and
I appreciate
those
that.
Those that have been here before, we tell them welcome back. But those who've never been here, we just say welcome home. And give you that welcome home feeling. So hopefully you continue to feel that when you come. Bring the wife, bring the kiddos.
That's the next step.
Talking about it, you got to get them out here.
That is the next step.
From the cameras,
maybe,
and just like truly enjoy yourself. But hey, if you're feeling it and you just want to create, and you feel that itch, like create. But you just always want to keep that open door to where you don't feel that pressure. You just want old Josh to be Josh. No,
I appreciate that, and I would love to bring my wife here, because she would really enjoy this place, because she's a good Southern, like she's a Southern girl at heart, even though she was born in New Jersey.
Well, we're gonna get Rise's first hole in one.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be sick. That would go viral.
That would go viral. Dude,
all right, thanks again, man. I really appreciate everything.
Thank you for sharing.
It's awesome. Absolutely.